There's a lot of things that can go wrong in a truck stop. The thing is, you got to be smart about what you're doing in these truck stops.
Twisted.
So with these truck stops, you got to have good etiquette when you're in them. Like, I know the big concern with everybody is taking a 30-minute break in a fuel bay. Well, sometimes at night, you don't have no choice but to have to take a 30-minute break in a fuel bay. You know, the best way to do it is use your fuel stop to help you out. So you pull up, go to on duty. You might have to wait to get to the fuel bay, especially at night, because there's a lot of people trying to take a 30-minute break in the fuel stops. Let's just be honest. So right there, you're probably getting about 20 minutes worth of time right there. Well, move on up, fill up your truck. After you fill up your truck, move the truck all the way up. That way, if anyone behind you needs to get fuel, they can pull up behind you, get fuel. By then, you can walk in the truck stop, get you a bite to eat, something like that, and then come back out. Now, walking through those fuel bays, you got to be safe. Now, a long time ago, whenever I was brand new, me and my trainer, we stopped at this, I think it was a Pilot, really busy Pilot. And I'll never forget this Pilot because we went inside to take a shower. While we were inside taking a shower, a guy got ran over in the truck stop. And, he didn't make it. And when we came out, there was police everywhere. And there was a blanket over the guy on the ground, and there was cops everywhere, and there was ambulance, all kinds of stuff. But people were already talking in the truck stop. They're all like, that guy wasn't paying attention to where he was walking. He just walked right in front of that truck as it was pulling up. And then you had the guys talking the other stories. Hey, the guy was on the phone texting, and he pulled up and didn't see the guy, ran him over. The guy was moving up to fill up his reefer tank. And you know how when you hang up the pumps, if you're filling up a reefer tank, the pumps will shut off on you if you don't move up quick enough to get that hose out to fill up the reefer. Now, there's a pro tip. When you get your DEF, just don't hang the handle up. Just leave it on the pump. Pull up. It'll keep the timer going so it doesn't time out on you, so you can fill up the reefer unit. But whatever the case may have been, this guy lost his life. And the thing is, I was looking at Facebook later on that day, and somebody actually took a picture of this guy that got ran over before the blanket covered him up, before the cops were there, before they were putting up sheets blocking the area off. So I seen the picture, and it bothers me. Like it bothered me. So I make sure that I'm extra safe in the truck stops. And whenever I walk in front of a truck, I'm going to look up there in that cab and make sure that that driver makes eye contact with me and lets me go. Or if he doesn't make eye contact with me, I'm going to stand there for a minute and wait to see if he's going to move the truck up or what he's doing. If he's just like looking at his phone, chilling out, then, I might go, I might not. It just depends on what's going on. Sometimes I'll just stand there and wait till I know for sure it's safe to go across. It's really, really dangerous to not paying attention in a truck stop. You see people all the time on their phones walk out in front of trucks. Like I've seen so many guys in a hurry with shower bags. They're just running through those bays. That's a good way to get ran over. Over the top of the hood of the truck, you can't see real close to the truck. So if anyone's running through there and they get in front of there, that driver won't even see you and he might hit you. So nobody wants to get ran over by a truck, especially like a loaded truck, especially. You don't know if that truck's empty or loaded. It's going to smash you, kill you. Whenever it comes to backing into a truck stop, take your time. And guys, you guys waiting on somebody to back in, come on. We all been there. We all been new. Some of us takes longer. Some of us make bad pull-ups. We all been in that guy's shoes. Why honk the horns at him and rush through there? If you see a guy backing into a spot, don't pull up and block him from the spot. It's very dangerous to walk behind a truck backing in too. Don't walk behind a truck backing in. And I feel that it's very rude if you're backing into a spot and somebody drives behind you. Like, you know, somebody's backing up into that spot. Are you in such a hurry that you're going to just drive behind somebody backing into a spot? To me, that's unsafe because one, you set up at a 45-degree angle. You can't see that other side. You can't even see that guy coming. And then he's going to drive right behind you. It's just asking for an accident. You know, have some patience, wait, let the guy back it in. So the next big thing about being safe in a truck stop is walking around with that wad of cash. You see it all the time. People go to pay, they pull out a wad of cash to pay. They're fumbling through it, all hundreds and fifties and stuff. Why do that? Like, you're just drawing attention to yourself. There might be a thief out there just waiting for an opportunity. You're giving them the opportunity because he's like, man, I see that truck driver with that wad of cash. Let's follow him back to his truck. You know, it's just not safe. You shouldn't do that. Like, if you're going to keep a lot of cash on you, keep it in another pocket. Just have enough to pay for your food items in one pocket. Or how hard is it just to pull out some bills? Like, say you got a roll of 20s, just pull one out. How hard is that? You know, I use debit card. To me, I feel pretty good about it now. I know that there are people that can steal your card information and stuff like that, but I still use the debit card. It takes care of those homeless guys outside the store begging for change, begging for money. Hey, I don't carry cash, man. Sorry. Don't give people rides that you meet in the truck stops. Like, they might be like, oh, I'm going the same way you're going. Nope, my company don't allow any passengers. Sorry about your luck. Find somebody else. And if somebody's trying to lead you somewhere, be smarter than that. Don't follow somebody like, hey, you got to see what's going on over there. No, really don't. The guys that follow them down there to see what's going on over there, they're going to end up either getting mugged, robbed, something's going to happen to them. It's better just to keep to yourself in these truck stops, mind your own business. Don't be flashing cash because there are thieves out there. Make sure you check your trailers, your truck and trailer, when you park, when you leave. Like, go check your seal. Make sure no one messed with your seal. Make sure nobody tampered with your lock. Make sure nobody messed with your release handle. Make sure your fifth wheel's still your locking jaw still locked around the kingpin. Just play it safe and do your double checking. Truck stops can be busy and hectic. You gotta pay attention out there. People are in a hurry to get a shower. They're in a hurry to go get something to eat because they're there for 10-hour break. You really have to pay attention to people. When you're almost backed into the spot, but you need to pull up that last time, be looking in front of you. Make sure there's no one up there. Pull forward, straight back it in. This is just about being safe in the truck stop. Remember, trucking is real slow. Have a lot of patience. You have to have a lot of patience in this career. So you always get stuck waiting on somebody to walk by or something like that. Let that person walk by. That way they're completely out of your way, especially if it's cold outside. What I like to do is if I see anyone walking in the truck stop, even if they're like, go ahead. If it's cold outside, nah, you go ahead, buddy, because that dude's out there in the cold. He can go get in the store. I'm in the truck. I'm nice and warm. In my opinion, it's a lot better to let that person go. Make sure you guys are being safe out there in the truck stops. Don't be flashing cash. Be aware of your surroundings. Make eye contact before walking in front of a truck. Never drive behind somebody backing in. And if you have to take a 30-minute break around a fuel pump, pull up so the next guy behind you can fill up. If it's during the day, please use a parking spot to get your truck out of the way so other people that don't have time to take a 30-minute break, that they only have time for fueling and then keep going, they have the opportunity to do that and get to their load on time. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember, knowledge is power.
So if you love this content that I put out on this channel, then make sure you click the next video right there. Also, if you want to check out some playlists I have right there. Don't forget, Thursday night lives, 7 p.m. Central Time. You can come ask your own questions and answers and get all the information you want. And if you want to subscribe to this channel, then go ahead and click that face right there.